We have another match underway as Rookill's getting that set up. I believe we have someone on the line.
Who's this handsome guy?
What? Look at this guy. David Williams, a.k.a. Nagatron. My friend, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Saw some very intriguing play during our first match, and we're getting our second match set up here pretty soon. You were actually at the studio for a while and helped us with a lot of different things in terms of the gameplay, what you wanted as players, what you wanted to show when it came to stats and the different type of tank lineups. What is your overall reaction right now, knowing that the official announcement has come out and that we've had the first day of broadcasting?
I'm incredibly excited. So far, everything I've seen on the production side is looking fantastic. That UI, I mean, that's the best I've seen to date for sure. You guys are doing a great job. You're only going to get better. Rookill, I mean, come on. You already know you're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Anytime we can get Frodan on screen, I'm also a big fan of that.
Oh, we got it. We're gonna get Frodan on.
Oh, we will.
A
We'll
lot
have him
more.
more. We'll have him
Love
more.
that guy.
Now, you're one of the 8 invited teams that is going to be in the league play starting July 11th. You did place first for the Major League Championship Series Spring 2013 tournament provided by that was run by Wargaming. Can you tell us what that tournament was like and your overall feelings as a team, knowing that you were one of the 8 invited players?
Well, for starters, I mean, obviously we're very excited for the league in general, and it's nice to sit back and watch all these other teams qualify, see where the league is going and where our scene is going in terms of North America. It's always been a little bit behind Europe and Russia, but I think everybody's stepping up. We're seeing a lot of very interesting play so far. Throughout the league, it was kind of a similar deal. People were getting better at a really rapid rate. Lots of new teams were appearing as things were starting to get a little bit more professional, more serious. And that really showed in the final tournaments where the 7th seed, Wreak Havoc, who shouldn't have even been the 7th seed, long story there, they should have been higher, sorry. They got all the way to the end of this, so they fought us for first, and that's just a turn that I don't think anybody really expected, seeing 7 versus 1.
Well, the team that you're up against in the finals for that tournament will be invited as well, so we extend a congratulations to Wreak Havoc. We'll get to show off some more of their expertise in the world of Tanks another night. So far for the qualifiers, a lot of teams have registered. Are there any teams that you've actually come across, either playing in skirmishes or that you know of, that you have seen that have registered for this tournament?
Registered for the qualifiers, or are you talking about?
Registered for the qualifiers for this week.
All right. Obviously, we know all the teams that automatically qualified, and then tonight we saw Ermagerd Kernavern, who
you said it right, yeah.
Fantastic name. I've always loved that one. We know them. We know Scurry Hard, I think, is in there as well. We know Hammer Time. Basically, we've been keeping our eye on a lot of these teams, and if they've played any sort of tournament recently, we know who they are. So it's definitely exciting to see and wait to find out who's going to move forward.
Now, in a lot of different games that have existed throughout mankind, especially in esports, we have seen other nations dominate, in particular South Korea. Russia is one of the best nations when it comes to World of Tanks. They have the biggest servers, they have the biggest player base. Europe is continuing to grow, Southeast Asia is continuing to grow, and Korea is continuing to grow as well. Do you think that it's time for North America to be dominant in the esports scene, and is that game World of Tanks?
Do I think it's time? Oh, for sure. I mean, USA, come on. World of Tanks, I think we have a lot of potential to do it right now. There's a couple teams in Russia that are just absolutely nasty, and I don't think we're going to be beating them in terms of how all teams, I don't think, are going to be quite on that level that quickly. But we can definitely overtake the Europeans pretty quickly, and if everybody takes it very seriously, then we may be able to give the Russians a run for their money within couple seasons now.
All right, and for last up, my last question for you, of course, we want to plug your team. Where can people find you? Where can they watch your stream? Where can they go to your Facebook and your Twitter?
Okay, well, for starters, Facebook.com/Fulcrum Gaming, Twitter.com/Fulcrum Gaming, Twitch TV, or Twitch.tv/Fulcrum TV. Those are our 3 main ones right now. We're working on a website that will be launching pretty soon. We'll definitely put that link out there on our Facebook. So the best thing you can do to stay plugged in with us is like us on Facebook, and from there you'll find everything else.
All right, Nagatron, thanks so much for joining us. And again, congratulations making it into the league. We'll see you starting July 11th.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Always a gentleman and a scholar, that guy. Most of these players that we get to meet, Mac G, Fej, Rookhill, obviously, because he's here. Nagatron, Relics. I got to meet actually most of Fulcrum Gaming when I went to WCG last year for the finals of World of Tanks. And funny enough, when you mentioned the United States of America, they actually had the United States of America flag that they kept. And during the final banquet, they put the flag right in the center of the table, and nobody else had their nation flag. So you could tell definitely who was the Americans across all of these international gamers.
Do you know why the other ones didn't? Because they didn't have the freedom to do so.
America wanted to spread the freedom at that closing banquet. It was fantastic.